Hello everyone and welcome to the Infected. This is one of my absolute favorite survival games. It's been out for a while off and on. It is still in early access and the developer just released version 16.2 which added a whole bunch of stuff to it. So we are going to start a brand new game and get some stuff rolling with this. Let me just make sure I got everything all set up. Now I did turn the foliage down a little bit. It can get pretty intense. Alright, so new game. We're just gonna label it stream 1. Okay, so you can change a whole bunch of stuff here. Auto and save, we are totally enabling this every 5 minutes. You really want to enable autosave. The game does have a tendency to crash sometimes. Again, it is still in early access. The developer's always changing stuff, so you do want to autosave. Lord knows, I forgot to autosave on one of my games and went like an hour of doing stuff and the game crashed, and I lost like a whole hour of stuff. So you really want to leave it alone. Alright, so this month length, we're going to leave that alone. Thunder and lightning enabled, tree spawn enabled. Head bobble, we're disabling that. Stats depletion, normal. Sun resistance. This is a thing. So I am disabling it only because I hate it. I absolutely freaking hate it. A lot of the streamers will leave it alone because it is part of the game. I hate it. I cannot stand it. It's basically when you're in the sun, you can't be in the sun for too long before you like start getting overheated and getting burned and stuff. Now, again, that is part of a normal survival game. I just can't stand it, so I'm turning it off. Technologies, we're leaving those enabled. God mode, disabled because we're not doing that. Now, this is your AIs. Base attack spawns, we're going to leave those enabled, and the reason I'm doing that is because it adds a little bit of excitement to the game. Horde attack enabled. Start day 14. That means that as of day 14 in game, we're going to get a base attack. Now, the base attack spawns, those can also be randomized, but the very first big one is going to be on day 14, and then every 5 days after that. Predators, we are enabling this, so that's the bear, fox, wolf. Butchering, blood spatter, we're leaving that on. If you don't like blood, I'm sorry, this is not going to be the stream for you. All of these we're leaving alone except for the bears, because I feel like it's just entirely too much. And they do way too much damage compared to the other stuff. Music is loud when it comes in. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'll see if I can turn down the music again. Alright. So we're gonna start this. It does take a little bit of time to load, so please be patient with me. It is loading. There we go. Alright, so you do have a little bit of a tutorial here. Hold F to view the tutorial and player stats. So your ATV recovery and repair, that's the first thing that you want to do. Once the ATV is repaired, press F to bring up the next task. Alright, so first wheel, E to pick it up, and E to put it on. Shift to sprint, same as any other survival game. Now, it is a little bit laggy, so please let me know if it gets to be too bad. I will see if I can change some of the settings. Okay, so this is a rock. You see how it kind of like flashed a little bit? We're going to pick that up because we're going to need that. And another one. Now you see over on the right. Oh, you know what? Heh. My camera is there. So right here, that's your stats. Cooked bacon? Yes, we'll go ahead and take that. Now the developer also changed this where anything that you can loot, once you do loot it, or at first it'll say search. Once you open it, it'll then say searched. If you took all the stuff out, that's when it's going to say empty, which is super cool because that way you don't have to check over and over, okay, did I look in this already? It's either going to say searched or it's going to say empty. Watermelon. Alright, so we're going to right click this, hold right click and harvest. That's going to give us some watermelon to start off with, which is pretty cool. Now tab to open inventory, which it might not let us do until we're out of the tutorial, which is fine. Alright, stick, we're gonna need that. Rob, are you saying the game camera or the streaming camera? Pick up the gas can. And another gas can. Watch your weight because now we're at 28 out of 50 pounds. Okay, iron ingot. We want to pick up everything. Okay, so you see how it says search? We're opening it up. We're going to take the mechanical parts. Now this is our inventory right here. Food is right here, which we're doing okay on. We don't want the plant fiber, so we're just going to leave that there. Now it's empty. Alright, again search. Lead ore, we're going to take that. Now it's empty. Okay, search. Nope. See, now I left that there and it just says searched. So that lets me know that I did already search this, but there's still stuff in there that I probably don't want at this moment. Oh, you know what? Actually, I do want plant fiber. I lied. We're going to take that. Probably should have picked up the other plant fiber. Oh well. Okay. Screws. Screws. Now, unfortunately, you can't pick up both tires. So we're going to have to run out, go around, put that in there. And go back. I think there's a mosquito in my office. What in the world? No. No siree. This thing needs to get out. Alright. Alright, and then you see where it says over in the, right next to where my head is on the left-hand side. Materials needed. Iron ingots, 1 of 2. There we go. Now this is actually a storage, so we can actually put stuff in here. If you shift and then right-click, it automatically puts stuff in here for you. So watermelon seeds, we're going to need those. Anything else right around here? Alright, so let's hit F. No place like home. With your vehicle repaired, it's time to head out and explore the world. First, locate a suitable spot to construct your base. Then craft and place a claim pole to start construction. Use M to display map. Alright, so this is the new and improved map. The developer has been doing so much stuff with this, and it's completely awesome. I want to try to build right around here. We're going to see if we can make our way all the way up to there. First, though, we're going to go check this mailbox. Glass? Alright, we'll take it. Frogs. Alright, we're going to wait till we get closer to the base to start picking up any frogs. Now, with all the foliage on here, it is sometimes difficult to see some of the plants. You do have the option to put the foliage all the way down to low, and it will actually show you where all the plants are. Your potatoes, your onions, corn, cucumbers, pumpkins, and watermelon. Is that cheating? No, not really. I mean, the developer put the option there. However, you don't get to see all the work that the developer put into the game if you choose to do that. So I am not going to do that on this stream. When I'm playing by myself, yeah, I put it on low. Just because of the fact that I don't want to have to spend all day trying to find stuff. There's another frog. Alright, it is going to take us a while. Ooh, pumpkin. Right click harvest. Now you do have to hold the right click down. It is a little bit frustrating, but you do have to hold it down. Where are we on the map? We are only this far. It is going to take it. Whoop! I did not mean to do that. Use ATV. It is going to take us a while. And luckily we picked up an extra gas can along the way. Now, right here you see these two green dots. Those are actually town locations, but we're not anywhere near ready for that yet. Because those are going to have the NPCs, the Vambies as they're called. We're not ready to fight yet. Not until we start our base and get some weapons going. Alright. Let's search. Spoiled food we're actually going to take. And we're going to need that. I'll explain that in a little bit. Alright. Oops. Let's make our way here. Whoop! What in the world? Oh. Might help if I had my fingers in the right spot on the keyboard. Alright, let's see. Over to the left over here, you'll see those are the new redwood trees, the really big trees. We're going to try to find a spot that has a bunch of those. I don't want to put it right here just because of the fact that I want to try to get my base central, like in the center of the map somewhere. Alright, let's see. Where are we at? Alright. So, the big red X that you see on here that we're coming up to, that's actually a cave. So, those, we're gonna build some mining machines at some point. And also the spot that I want to go to is pretty close to a cave. It is kind of important that you're building somewhat close to a cave. Alright, we're gonna go left. Now, before all the big changes, the developer had made it where each cave only had one specific type of ore. Whether it was cobalt, aluminum, copper, I think it was copper. Yeah, cobalt, aluminum, or copper. And you had to go and find all of the caves. Now, he made it where you make the drilling machines, and you can actually choose which ones you want, which is super nice. Now, I know that I've built right over here before recently, but like I said, I want to try to go a little bit further up to get more in this center of the map. Now, on the stats bar, I'll explain some of this while I'm driving. The top line is your health, obviously. Second line is your stamina. Third line is your water. So you see right now I'm at 61 out of 100. The game does start you off with a water bottle that has, I believe, a full 100 in it, if I remember correctly. And then you have all of your food stats. You have your meat, you have your fruit, you have your sugars, and your vitamins. Each of the different types of foods gives you different things. And then the bottom line is your energy. Now with the sun resistance that I turned off, there would have been another line underneath that for sun resistance, but again, I hate it. I hate having to keep track of that. I don't like it at all. Ooh, that was a deer. So I just turned that off. Alright, we're getting a little bit closer to where I want to try to be. That is a boar. They're aggressive and they hurt. Just like in real life. Ah, real fast. Okay, so I'm glad I saw this. This is a melon. We're gonna need that. Alright, why is my tab not working for inventory? Huh. Because they moved it on I. I'm going to, I might change that. We're gonna eat that. Eat that. Okay, there we go. Now the food does actually, it does spoil. So if you're picking stuff up, depending on what the food is, it may spoil before you use it. The melons, you get a good 2 hours, and that's actual real time, not just in-game 2 hours. That's 2 hours of real time before it'll spoil. But it's one of the more important, oh, I thought I just saw a potato. One of the more important fruits. Sorry, I'm trying to keep an eye out for some of the stuff to show you as well. Alright, so we're gonna turn left here. And we're gonna make it across the river. Now, the only thing that I wish you could see is when you're on the ATV, it would be awesome if we could actually see what our gas bar is at, what our gas tank is at. The only way to see that is if you hop off the ATV, and I'll show you once we get to the spot where I want to be at. Cucumber. We want to try to pick up any fruit and stuff that we can along the way. Alright, so you see here, this one spoils in 22 minutes. That one spoils in 17. We're going to pick that up. So that's what the cucumbers look like. Now we can also put some of this in here as well. Now if you want to move it, you left click it and use your scroll bar on your mouse. And that'll flip it. That'll flip items in your inventory. Okay, there's a pumpkin over there, but we don't need that. Okay, so this is corn. Now, the cool thing is I believe, there we go, you can actually harvest it when you're on the bike, which is really cool. At least the taller plants, like the corn and the cucumbers. Okay, we're getting close. Alright, so according to the map, there should have been a cave right back there. But we're gonna head across here. Now the developer did put out, I believe he said 12 flat areas for us to use. So let's see if this is possibly one of those flat areas over here. It looks like it might be. The only thing is that there's not a huge amount of trees, but that's fine. There's a bunch of redwoods right there. So we're going to use those. Okay. So let me go ahead and show you. Here's the gas tank right here. Hit E, and you'll see that I'm about halfway down. Alright, so this whole area right here looks to be flat enough to start building our base. Ooh, and another watermelon. And it looks like it has a decent amount of stuff around here to use. So, we're going to place a claim pole. Some build, itempedia, I believe it's in build. And it's going to be in others, land claim pole. And we're just going to put it right there. E to build, tab to cancel. Alright. Holly's main. There. That'll work. Now, oh, the tutorial kind of went away. That's weird. There we go. So if you hold F, we have our task list. Gather 1 stone and gather a stick. Pick up stick. We're going to need a couple of these. And let's see if we can find another stone. Oh, that's a frog. Here's a stone. Okay. Next, it wants us to craft a stone axe. So here's where you craft, or you can just go to itempedia, stone hammer, stone axe. Click on the stone axe and craft it. Alright, next it wants us to craft a stone blade. So we're going to go, oops, and itempedia, stone blade. Craft that. We're going to skip ahead maybe. No, here we'll follow the tutorial. Gather plant fiber. So plant fiber can be gathered by chopping down trees. Use your stone axe and chop one down. Alright. Pick up another stick just because. Now these small trees right here, we kind of want to leave these alone. For now. We will get them eventually, but for now, we want to leave those alone. Alright, so your weapons go into your inventory slots. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you'll see weapons here. 1, and then once we start building more. So to bring it up, we hit 1. And then to put it back down, we hit 0. So we're just going to chop down this tree right here. Chop, 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 chop. Alright, so that gives us plant fibers. Now, the other awesome thing that the developer did was stack all the wood logs all together when they fall down. Previously, they would just scatter everywhere, and it was a disaster. Okay, task list. Craft a stone pickaxe. Itempedia. Stone pickaxe. We got the plant fiber from chopping down the tree. There's our stone blade. And craft. Now, if we hit the number 2, there's our pickaxe. Alright. Next thing it wants us to do is build a saw bench. You want to build 3. When you're first starting off, you want to build 3. Now, what I'm actually going to do is come over here, and I should have just chopped down these trees over here. We are going to build 3 over here. So build placeables. Sausage. We're gonna build one, 2, and 3. Now they take 4 wood logs each. The thing is though, you can only carry 3. Alright, so we're gonna go over here, pick these up. E to put those in. Beginning game, you do want to try to pick up all of the sticks and stones that you see. Now, this is actually clay, so we're going to get to that later. You're going to need clay. So it's good that there's actually some around, and you'll know how that is. Like these stones, these are stones, and they're like a rounder shape. This is also clay, and you'll see that it's flat. So that's how you can tell the difference between the rocks and the clay. Two, and then, okay. Oops. If you see on the bottom right corner, the stone axe, where it says stone axe, that is how much you have left in your stone axe. 2, 3. Oh, oops. 4. There we go. Okay, so now you can pick up 1, 2, and 3. And it goes into the holders. And we can just drop that. Alright, so next it wants us to build a water basin and place it outdoors to accumulate water. A perfect early game way of getting hydrated if no other source is nearby. Alright. Pick up small stones. So if we hit I, going into the inventory, build, placeables, I think it's an other. Yep, campfire. So this is your campfire. Where do we want to put this? Right there is fine. Alright, so to build this we need 10 small stones and 8 firewood. Now this is where the pickaxe is going to come into use. Okay. So unfortunately the stones do still just go everywhere. I don't know if the developer is planning on fixing that at any point. Oh no, now you see where you are too heavy. So when you are overweight, there is absolutely no running. There is a bigger backpack, but that won't come until much later. So for right now, we're just going to go really slow, really slow, 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 slow. There we go. And then firewood. Now the best way to get firewood, you see this tree, you can expand it and harvest. That'll give you firewood. Oop, no, I'm in my inventory. Okay, let's put some of this stuff in here. I hear sheep. Okay, that'll give you sticks and firewood. That's fine. Oh, here we go. I'm going to craft, oops. I'm gonna build a storage. So storage container, put that right there. 8 planks. Now, in order to get the planks into your inventory, you have to make sure that there's actually room. And then right click. 7, 8. Alright, we're going to put all these rocks in here. We will need those, so we want to make sure that we're keeping them there. And it looks like it might rain soon. Which is both good and bad. Okay. We're gonna put that down, harvest it. Yep, there's the rain. 2, 3, 4. Now, in order for our campfire to not go out, we have to build a shelter. So we're gonna build shelter just right over that. And that takes 4 wooden logs. Okay, now while it's raining, your best bet is... Where's all the... We want to put down a water basin. And that takes 6 planks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 more planks. Let's go put this over here. Okay, so that's going to start filling up with water. Because of the fact that we aren't very close to the river, we are going to depend on this water basin to fill up with the rain. Eventually we're going to be building more water basins, and I probably should have moved it somewhere else, because whenever you move it, you lose all the water that's in there. For right now, we're going to go ahead and hit inventory, and we're going to drink. Now, the game also does start you off with 5 beef stews. You want to try not to use those unless you absolutely have to. Build a foundation. So let's pick out where we want to start building. Ooh, I need to make a spear. Yeah, I need to make a spear. Here, craft. Oh, you know what? Itempedia. Alright, so if you click on something, you see up in the top left-hand side, item missing. So we need a stone blade. So let's make a stone blade. And then Itempedia back again, stone spear. Okay, there you go. And that's going to be number 3. Because I heard a frog. And we're going to go find it. Frogs and chickens are going to be your easy early game meats. Ah, there it is. Okay. Eat a harvest. And another one. Now the color of the frogs don't matter. They're not poisonous. Okay. So we're going to look at the campfire, hit E. We're going to put that there. Put that there. Go into your backpack. Take your lighter. We have no wood. Here, let's just put the... We're just going to put the bark chips in there for right now. Do we still have any water left? Drink. Okay, so here's how you do this. So you look at your water basin and hit E. Take your flask. Put it right there. And ta-da. Put this there. 2. There you go. So that's cooking. Let's go ahead and eat the bacon. because you see our protein is a little bit low. Pick up cooked meat. And we're going to go ahead and cook or eat that as well. Get our protein back up a little bit higher. Alright, so now we want to build a foundation. Where are we going to build this? You know what? Let's get this out of the way because it's kind of like right in the middle. So we can pick up the storage container, hit N to pick it up and move it. E to put it back down. And well, bam, all over the place. Alright, so you see, we're heavy, but that's fine because we're just going to put all these stones in there. There is actually a stone crate, but you're not going to be able to make it at first. Now, this tree is kind of in the way. I do need to move the land pole. Now, previously, you couldn't move it, but the developer did actually change it to where, yes, you can go ahead and move that. Now, if you click on it, click E, this will show you where your land claim is. I heard a chicken. There he is. Now these suckers are fast and a lot easier to kill when you have the bow, but we don't have the bow yet. It takes 2 good hits and hope that you don't run out of stamina. Alright, so we're gonna eat a harvest chicken. And out of that, we got 2 pieces of raw chicken. And I believe feathers. Yeah, we got 6 feathers. Okay, so let's go back to our base. Over there. Ooh, pumpkin. We're gonna leave that there because we don't need it just yet. Alright, foundations. Let's go. We're just gonna start with like a super basic house at first before we build a bigger one. Just enough to get us some shelter. Foundations. Wooden. These are new. Stone paths, dirt plot, stone paths short, and dirt plot short. Alright, so we can use X plus the wheel mouse to lower it. And they do snap. You can turn off snapping if you want. Oh no. It's not quite. Alright, so this is hitting too far, too low. Alright, so we are going to delete. Delete. Apparently it's not completely flat. Alright, that's fine. Build. Build and build. Just a little 4-piece right now to get us all started. Okay, so these take 4 wood logs and 6 planks each. It's a lot to start off with, but that's how it is. Now these you can also move as well. So let's say if we wanted to, oh, you know what, I still have stuff here. And then when we want to move these, we can move them closer to other trees. Okay. Let's take all the planks out. It is starting to get dark. Hopefully it won't get too dark. I may be able to turn the gamma up a little bit. We're going to go ahead and cut down both of these because I'm going to need them. Okay. Eat those. We're going to put the fiber in here for right now because it is heavy. Alright, and our other watermelon already spoiled, but that's fine. One, two, three. Okay. See if we can get the foundations built first. Okay, we have all 4 logs there. Alright, so we need 4 more logs. Alright, so there goes all of our stamina. You don't want to do what I just did and use all of your stamina. Always keep an eye out that you're not overdoing it. Sticks. We got all 4 logs? Okay, cool. So let's just put these on here then. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Ah, I need 2 more. Alright. There we go. Alright. We are going to build a bed next. So furniture, bedroom, just a basic bed. There you go. We need 2 more. There we go. Okay, we're gonna sleep. Now, it does drain your food, water, everything while you sleep. And you do have to choose when to wake up. So don't forget, like I have done before, and just sit there thinking, oh, it's okay, I'll wake up on my own. Because you won't. Alright, so we're going to put the chicken there. Actually, no, just one. What do we have that we can put some bark in there? And that should be enough to cook the chicken. Alright, so next, and again, this is just going to be like your most super basic 4x4 house until we can clear out the rest of that and build what I want to build. So build walls. Wall there. Wall. Wall. We're gonna have the door. Oh, you know what? Let's delete that. We're gonna have the door right here. So let's do you know what? Let's do a window frame right there. Come on. And then we're gonna do door. There we go. Alright, so we need a bunch of logs and planks. The fun part of any beginning of any game. Okay, let's get this tree cut down. I want to get these two walls up first and get ceilings, because the next thing that we need to do is, whoops, start putting up forges, and those have to be covered. Okay, 1, 2, 3, so we just need those. I'm going to drop those right there. Let's go pick up some planks. Make sure that we have space in our inventory. Okay. Alright, and then ceilings. Build ceilings. 1 and 2 to start off with. That's what it's going to let you do. Alright, so we need logs and 1 more plank. Let's go, you know, we'll just do this tree right here. So again, these are some of the smaller ones. We can go ahead and chop some of these down, that's fine. This will give us 3. 1, 2, 3. There's that. And then That one you want to wait to let grow a little bit. These are the fully grown of the white trees. One, two, and three. We'll leave those logs there. Okay. So, finding carbs. It wants us to... We'll go get this pumpkin. There we go. Let's go ahead and eat that. Alright. This is vitamins. I believe the cucumbers are the best source of the vitamins. Oh, and the corn. Alright. That's fine. Okay. Build a forge. We're actually going to build 4. And that's going to take a lot of stone. Placeables. I believe it's in others. Yes. So for right now, until we can build the bigger one, we're going to build 4 of these. Okay, so for each of these, it's 25 stones, alright? And this is where our box is going to come in handy. This is a row of 10. So we need a bunch. Okay, that's almost out of space, so I'm going to pick this up. Put it here. Take as much as we can. Okay. Let's see. Alright, so our ATV is all the way... Oh, I did not want to use it. You know what? Let's go ahead and we're gonna bring this just right here. Okay. Open the inventory here. Okay. Drops a lot of our weight, but it allows us to go and pick up more stones. Oops. I see you. Any more? No? Okay. Alright. Take this one right here. Wabam. Alright, little froggy, where are you? Huh. Seriously, I just heard you again. Where are you? He's hiding. Oh, hey, there's corn over there. And a chicken. That's fine. Let's just get our stones so we can finish building this. Alright, so shift right click. Put these all in here. Wow. That one definitely exploded all over. Oh man, if only would have just gone into the box instead of right on top of it. Okay. Alright, let's get this. We are so close. Almost there. There is a method to my madness. I will show you guys in just a minute why you need 4. I mean, I guess you don't absolutely have to have 4. You could probably get away with like maybe 3 to start off with. Probably could. Okay. And we'll just do 1 more because that's enough to actually make the forges, but we need the rocks to go in there too. So, luckily there is quite a bit of stone around here. The stones do not come back. Like the big rocks, they don't come back. The trees will respawn. The big rocks, however, will not. I don't see the chicken. Alright. Must have been over back that way somewhere. Okay. Shift right click to put 2 in there. And now we need firewood. So we're gonna go over here, harvest that one, and harvest that one. 2, 3. Okay, that's about as much as I can do for right now. Oh, why didn't you go? Okay, this needs to move. There we go. Right there. Alright. Light it up. Now, each of these stones are going to turn into an iron fragment. So that's me 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I really needed another. I needed another iron forge. But that's fine. 4 to start off with is fine. We'll go ahead and harvest this one too. Pick up all these sticks. Okay, no more room. Now when we start mining, coal is obviously the better to use. Alright, and now those are protected from the rain. We'll go ahead and put that in there. Pick up the cooked chicken because we need protein. Alright. We're gonna look at the fire. Whoops. We're gonna go ahead and cook those. And get some more water because we are quite thirsty. So this only holds 60. Thought I did more, but nope, just 60. Okay. We'll go ahead and work on finishing the other parts to the shelter. The next thing on the task list is to make an iron ingot, which is what we're essentially doing with the forges. Okay, so you see here, shift right click. Once you get to 5, you can put it in here for an iron ingot. You need a constant supply of stones. There you go. So you see that's only 3. So we're gonna save that until we can get some more. Oh crap, where did I just chop that tree down at? I lost it. Oh, there it is. The rain makes it hard to see. Seriously, I just lost it again. Ah. That sounded like a pig. Oh, snap. I didn't realize that we were going to be close to pigs. Hopefully it doesn't decide to charge at me right now. Or else we might be in some doo-doo. Because I don't have my walls built. Okay, there we go. 1 iron ingot down. Ah, frog. Come here. Thank you. I need to find that boar before it finds me. Eat that. Okay. Let's see. Is it gonna try to attack me? Or is it gonna leave me alone? Huh. Maybe it'll leave me alone. Because I am not ready for it to attack me just yet. Alright. we are going to go ahead and I think that's going to drive me absolutely nuts having that boar right there until I can kill it. Alright. I'm moving these over here because there are a whole bunch of trees right here, and it just makes more sense to move the saw benches over here. Plus, I'm nowhere near ready for a pig. I don't have the table or anything. Alright, so while we're doing that, technology pages. The technology pages is all of these. You have to get tech pages to learn a lot of the stuff that used to just be available in-game to you now. You have to find the technologies. So each of the waypoints, the green dots on the map, is a town. And you can get either 1 to 2 technology pages to learn what you want, which is nice because previously it was you got what you got and you didn't have a choice to choose. You were, you just hoped and prayed that you got, like, the advanced technology bench or the loom first or whatever it is that you wanted first. Now you can actually choose, but you have to go to each of the towns to get it, which is fine. Okay, so I need 3 more planks. Do I have 3 more? I have 1 more. Okay, so for right now, we're just gonna put the fires out until I can go and collect more rocks. And I'll do that off stream so that you guys don't have to see me doing that. Now, it only uses 1 water to do so, which is awesome. Okay. The first thing that I really want to make is the cart, but that requires a whole bunch of materials that I don't have yet. Including we have to have the anvil to make nails, and the anvil takes 5 iron ingots, I think. Hence the, well, I still need more planks. Okay. We'll just leave those there because we're going to make the other 2 parts of the ceiling. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So we do still need some more planks. Whoops, I got stuck. Each of the logs makes 2 planks, by the way. Until we can get the circular saw, which I probably will be one of my first things, like the text that I choose. That goes a whole lot faster. Uses oil, but goes a whole lot faster. And gets you more planks. Oh wait, I still need 3 logs. Okay. Did I use all of these? Yes. So let's cut down this other tree right here. I'm doing the ceiling first just because of the fact that trying to get through the door with logs in your hand is not always easy. Oh wait, where am I going? This way. Whoops. Okay. I think it's just 10 that I need. We'll see. Oh, and I have extras. Can I put them in here? No. Okay, so we are going to build placeables, storage, plank stand. Just right here. I need another stick. There we go. Okay. E, sorry. Alright, so the shield that keeps coming up, right click. It's very useful for when fighting. Pick up the stones. Alright, I need that meat. And then we're gonna go ahead, we'll just finish off what we have. There we go. We're gonna put, just for now, until we make some more inventory. Oh crap, we're full. That. Okay. Yep, I hear you. So the bigger animals, there's really no point in taking them down, so to say, just yet. And the reason being is because you need a butcher's table to butcher them. And what used to be you just made it is now a tech page. Alright, so we do have so we have 2 towns that are fairly close. Usually with the ATV, yes, you can go, but you only have just the 1 inventory box and what's in your inventory. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until I can craft the, let's see if it's here, log cart. The reason being is you can actually put 2 storage boxes on the log cart. And if you manage to kill one of the bigger animals, you can keep it on the log cart and it won't disappear. It won't decay, it won't disappear, it'll just stay there. So like raccoons, foxes, the deers if you're lucky enough to hit one of those. The boar, you can leave it in the log cart. And logs, obviously. Logs. But I kind of want to wait for all of these trees to grow up some more before I cut them down, or else we're not going to get nearly as much wood as I would prefer. So for right now, we're going to go and see, that's clay, clay, clay. We're going to build another storage because I need to get rid of some of this clay, honestly. We need it. We're going to need it. Like, for real, for real. We're going to need it. But, ooh, frog. Ha! Oh, come here. Gotcha. Now, the frog meat does actually have a spoil time on it of 30 minutes. So if we don't put it on the fire in enough time, it will actually spoil. Ha! Got it. The seagulls will only give you a bunch of feathers, but that's fine because you need those for whenever you actually do make your bow and arrow. You need the feathers. So we're gonna build just another storage for right now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we're gonna use that for our clay. Each of these will give you 10 clay. So when you're mining them and you're looking in your inventory and you don't have 10, you missed one somewhere. Okay, so 10. We're actually going to name this clay. There. That way we know, hey, this is our clay box. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh, where did it go? 10. There it is. Okay, there's that. Chicken. I hear a chicken. There it is. We're going to leave that one alone though for now. Get these 2 clays over here. The reason that we need the clays is to make the giant furnace. It takes 50, I believe, dried clay. So you will need a lot of clay. And it's honestly super lucky that there's a whole bunch here right next to our house. Makes it a lot easier. A lot of places you would actually have to go like searching for it. So the fact that there's a whole bunch right here is pretty good. Okay, and we'll get this one right here. Okay, that's 10. Okay, so we're going to put this in the house. I think it's this way. Yep, there we go. Okay. So now, all that's around should just be stones. We'll go over here. Oh, super heavy already. I hear you, chicken. I hear you. I don't really want to kill the chicken yet, because we can get enough frog meat, sort of, for the most part, to keep our protein up. But Itempedia, if we go to food, the very last thing right here, small ration, we need 1 raw chicken, 1 melon, mushroom, and egg. Now the mushrooms are found in the caves, so we haven't gone in there yet. And the eggs, you can only get them now from the towns, from looting the towns. It used to be that when you killed the chickens, you got chicken meat and eggs. But you don't do that. You don't get those anymore from the chickens. You actually have to either build the barn and raise the chickens. You can get like trank arrows. You can make tranquilizer arrows. So you can either breed the chickens in the barn or loot eggs from the towns. And we're not quite ready to go to a town yet. Like I said, I want to take the cart and have 2 storage boxes before we go into any of the towns. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to put the placeables anvil. So that's 5 iron ingots and 8 planks. So that really needs to be there. And we can't do anything without the anvil, because we need nails, and the way to make nails is on the anvil to make the cart. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn that on. We'll turn that on. Alright, and so what I mean by larger, there's the brick forge. It's 10 slots all at once for stones or whatever, but it's 50 dry bricks and 10 iron ingots. Alright, there's your barn, tech not obtained. So that's 100 planks, 150 nails, 10 iron ingots. The greenhouse, which you absolutely desperately need before winter comes. 60 nails, 60 planks, 8 copper ingots, and 30 glass. So you really, 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 really need those. Oil extractor. So the mineral extractor is what we're going to also be building next, is 18 iron ingots, 8 planks, and 8 nails. Those are what you put into the mines. So we have a mine over here, which is really close. That's why I kind of wanted to stay right here in this area. And then we can have the mixture. Really, you want to make multiple extractors. But that's a lot. That's a lot of resources. Alright, so we're just going to go ahead right now and get the planks and the logs. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's 4. I heard a frog. Where are you at, frog? Ah! Oh, there's only 2 logs right here? Seriously? Alright. Let's go ahead and chop down this tree. Another frog. Where are you at? Oh, you know what? I think I had 2 planks here. Alright. Put the spear away. These should all be ready. Okay. One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, there really should have been 5. I miscounted. And it makes it to where you have 10 at all, like 10 fragments, but it's whatever. Alright, so I still need 8 planks. What am I... Okay, so your guy will let you know when you need stuff. We're gonna pick that up, pick that up. I have no water. I need to move that. This can go right there. Okay. Do I have anything that I can put in here? Yes. Put that meat right there. There. So that's gonna start cooking. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. One more. There we go. How we're doing on stones here. Alright, decent amount of stones. Okay, so all we need is the nails on this. And then, you know what, let's go ahead and build some more storage boxes for when we do go. 2. So let's, yeah, we're gonna have to move those. What do we need now? Oh. Alright, I'm out of water again. Okay, clean water. Drink that. Fill it back up. Oh. Drink that. Okay. Now, you can leave meat there. However, if you choose to do that, raccoons will come. And they'll steal your meat. It is a thing. Okay, how much? Oh, almost done. Sweet, there we go. Ta-da! Now, we need to make more ingots. Okay, so there's 2 right there. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so once those are done, we'll be able to make nails out of both of those. Always picking up stones. Okay, here's one box. Storage. It's getting dark, but it's too early still to try to sleep. Drop this down. Okay. Now, there is a headlamp that you can make. It's 3 cloth, 6 Kevlar, and a copper ingot. So luckily you just crafted on the workbench. However, it's getting the Kevlar that's an issue, because you need 6 of it, and you only get those from the town. Move that. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. You stay over there. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Storage, placeables. There. The bark chips, you will eventually need those. So you don't want to be throwing them out. I am using them, you know, on the grill right here, which is fine. But you can use those, to, you'll use those to make cloth with later. I know it sounds really weird. Or you make something with it, I forget what it is. But you do actually use the bark chips. Storage, we're gonna make a stick stand right here. Oh goody, our water's filling back up. How much clean water do I have? That's fine. We'll leave that there. Alright, so our ingots should be ready. Yep, they are. Alright. Is that thunder, like, super loud? I see I do have a viewer. Sorry, I can't tell, like, how loud it is on your end. So please let me know if the thunder is, like, insanely loud. And I'll see about turning down the ambient sound. Okay, so let's have that going. Alright, so shift right click to make nails. Now, right here, the developer did add in this really cool thing. Craft maximum, because if you were to shift right click 2, that's an iron pickaxe head, but I don't want that. I want 2 things of nails. So we're going to craft maximum, and that gives us 20 nails. Nails are useful for a lot of stuff. Also, since we have nails, let's go and build storage. Here's a stone crate, which also takes nails. So there's that. Now we've used all of our nails, but... Oops. Shouldn't have done that yet. I need the planks to go with it. But it'll make it a lot easier to see how many stones we have, and that frees up a box to use it for something else. Frog. Now in real life, I would never eat frog legs. However, in the game, yes. I do need all of these sticks. So let's go ahead and pick these up. ABC, always be collecting. Sticks, stones, everything. There we go. Ta-da! And now we have this box that's freed up for something else. Now this also, you can put those, 2 of them in here, and I believe we can put, yes, we can put the storage boxes on top. So, I mean, it's, the cart is really useful to have. We'll end up making a couple of them. The reason being is you'll have one for logs, but then you'll also have one for, like, animals. Okay, and then, let's see. 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So shift click. Always want to keep stuff going, because you are going to need an insane amount of iron ingots. Just as an example, like I showed you, the mineral extractor takes 18 iron ingots. The barn I'm not so much worried about just yet. The water house, we need the greenhouse and the water house. The greenhouse you're not going to need iron ingots for. The water house you're going to need aluminum, electric parts, all kinds of stuff for. What else? The butcher table, 10 iron ingots. So I mean, a lot of the stuff, the workbench. Ooh, I need the workbench. Like, I need to start placing that down. Like, probably now. Alright, so, but need more nails. You know what? There we go. Okay. And then 10 planks. It's 12 in the morning. Yep, let's go ahead and sleep because my energy bar was super low. Okay, we're gonna wake up. We're gonna eat. Clean water here. Go ahead and drink that. Alright, so now we definitely need to go and find some fruits and stuff. But let's see, do I have any planks? No. Okay. I do, though, have 2 storages. We can always find food on the way. Although, you don't want to go without having full water. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to empty that. And since it's raining, we're gonna fill this up. Okay. I should have... That should be enough to get all of our water. And then, because it's still early enough in the day, we're gonna hit up the 2 towns that are closest. So there's actually 3 that are really close. But I need to make at least 1 other spear. So, again, for the spear, we need a stone blade, sticks, and plant fibers. Okay, now we need some more. We need some of our sticks. We actually need 3. So we're gonna take 1, 2, 3, and we're gonna see if we can find some more sticks. Or we'll just chop down a tree. Which, here we go. Pick one of these up. Harvest it. Now you can also harvest the firewood. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Because I really want these sticks. Okay. We'll leave that there. There. I'm gonna put that there. Okay, so the spear that we have right now only has about 25% to it. So we are going to... We can't make the bone spears because we don't have any bone shards. So we're gonna do that, and then the spear that we have now, which actually has 30, but we're just gonna drop that, and we're gonna go ahead and make another one. So now we have 2 full spears, and it is only 7:31 in the morning. So we're gonna go hit up our first town. Let's make sure that we have... Oh, we had no water on us. That would have been really bad. Okay, so we have a thing of water. We will collect veggies and stuff on the way. So we're just gonna head straight. Okay, so drop the cart, harvest the corn. So we've got some corn. Make sure we're still going straight. Yep. Now, if I absolutely have to, I'll use one of the rations. But I don't want to. Those are mostly for, like, our first winter. If I don't have the greenhouse ready by the time winter hits, then we'll use the rations if I have to. Alright, it looks like we are going to hit one of our first camps. Or that might just be a roaming enemy. My lord. Yeah, this is just a random camp. Okay, so our first spear is already dead. This guy is like ridiculously hard. Like I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. There. Seriously? Both of my spears are now gone. Okay, that's not cool. Okay, nope, nope, nope. And he's throwing stuff. Now, don't worry about the cart, because it's on the map. Luckily they do start us off with bandages, so there's that. But I have no weapons now, so... let's try to... I mean, it's kind of a good thing that we weren't, like, too awfully far away. But having a random camp over there with that guy... I mean, I can always just run past him if I want to. Alright. Try this again. There. Alright, so on our map you'll see that red dot. That's where our cart is. Ooh, what? Whoops. Snap. Sorry, guys. I got excited. We have a watermelon. I'm going to leave that corn there for right now. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. When we get up there, I'm going to get my cart and I'm going to run. Because that guy is ridiculously hard to fight. Alright, so here's the first little town. Actually, this is a big town. These are the newer buildings. I have not seen these before. Search. Cool. Also, there's stuff in here too. There's a raccoon. But we're not going to mess with him just yet. We are going to fight you though. Dude. These guys are like taking up all of my spears. I'm honestly getting ready to change it and make them less health, because this is ridiculous. Liver. Yes, livers are good. What? How was it empty? Alright, there's another guy walking around out there. If we don't kill him now, he can come into the building. Crap, where did he go? Oh, you know what? I don't think he's gonna pat in here. Yeah, we'll take the bones. The bones are heavy, but that's fine. This is like a cool little, like, I've not been in one of these, the new buildings yet. Ooh, first aid kit. Sweet. Use that. Seeing as how I was at 11 health and was getting ready to die. Potatoes. Iron fragments. Nothing there. I need that. Okay, so let's go back out. We're gonna drop some of this off. That raccoon's gonna drive me nuts. There. What I should have also done was here. I have 3 sticks and I think it's 5 there. Okay, let's go upstairs. Wow, this building is huge. Holy crap. This is gonna take, like, forever to look through all of this. Baked potato. Yeah, I'll take that. Like, seriously, this place is way bigger than what any of the older buildings were. Like, why? Why make this? I wonder what the developers thinking, like, what their thought process was in making a building this giant. Sweet. Another small medical kit. I kind of expected to find at least one tech page in here. Ooh, yes. Okay. Alright, so that's the first building. Now what I'm going to do is... Oh, you know what? You can't build... So what you used to be able to do was just... Oh, cool. That works. I'm just going to put that there in front of the building to say, hey, we've already searched this one. You know what? Let's put the big things there. Some other smaller stuff here. Okay. I just can't believe how big these buildings are. And why the developer thought that it was going to be a good idea to build something. Okay, so here's a tech page. Yay! I'm not gonna, it'll stay there. I'm not gonna do anything just yet until we get back to our base. So that must have been a gel sale. That's interesting. Hey, there we go. One piece of Kevlar. One down, 5 to go. Alright, I've never seen 2 tech pages be on the same, in the same building before. So it's pretty safe. Okay, so there's the potato paste. What that is for is if I still had, the, like the sun, screen, or the sun, whatever, we would use the potato paste to get rid of the sun damage. Okay. Alright. I'm actually going to... Why is it... Oh, tab. I'm going to stop here for now. We'll come back a little bit later and keep looting through the towns. But for some reason, it meets that. We're at the 2-hour mark, and I'm actually starting to get dizzy. I've never gotten dizzy from this game before. But I'm going to go ahead and stop stream for now. We will pick this up at a later time and finish going through all the buildings, but at least you guys have a good idea of what this game actually is how it works, and things like that. So I do want to thank you guys for joining me. If you have enjoyed it, please give us a like, subscribe to the channel.